they'll run it on the counter. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Making the adjustment on the play. They'll move the wide receiver.
Stack.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
3rd and long right here.
Blue 22.
Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
They booted away on 4th down. Trying to get started. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Trying to cut through the noise. Left side, it's Buchanan.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try it over the left side. Turning it on. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big 1st down. That'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical. We're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Cuts it upfield. It's Marshall. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Maybe a crease. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else. A little bit inside, a little bit outside. Nice job. Hey, keep them guessing, right? You run it up the middle to keep them honest. Now toss it on the perimeter. Make them set the edge on the outside with their defensive ends. They don't do a good job here. Nice positive game. Now let's go get set.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keep it on the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Here's Underwood. He's got him in the flat. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, a short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
Well, the offense just trying to outflank the defense with a little push pass to a speedy wide receiver and see if they can get him on the perimeter, but just too much speed and awareness on the defensive side of the ball. Now sets up 4th down.
This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. On the move. He is denied. Stopped just short of the goal line. Pushed his way to the 1 and could go no further, and they'll turn it over on downs.
The defense, I think, was just more physical on that 4th down, guys. That was a design quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage, but just the defense fighting off the blocks, being where they're supposed to be, and not letting the quarterback break free. You just can't do a better job than the defense did on that 4th down.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they must take care of the football. Changing the routes with his receivers. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And so far, man, everything's been difficult for this offense. And credit to the defense. They've taken away all the easy stuff. The easy perimeter throws, the quick throws. Nice job playing fast, playing physical. But this QB's got to get a little bit more in rhythm. Be a little bit more patient. Go through his progressions a little bit better. Right now, so far, it's an 0 for 4 start.
He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Looking to the big tight end. Right side, it's Winston. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's got an open man. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Motion from the wideout. They'll try the counter. Shows him the stiff arm. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 22. Blue 22.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Runs through the tackle.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. The official says no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Drives inside. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Tackled immediately after the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. Throwing, Underwood. Finds his tight end. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And the Wolverines in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The corners are walked up tight. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Second and long here. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Fresh setter down's going to the air. He lets it fly. Makes a catch on the right side. Lots of room to run. Touchdown Longhorns! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They stop him right there. A pickup of 10, enough for the first down, and we've also taken it to the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Well, the offense is trying to get physical. They're pulling the backside guard on that play. He completely whiffs, though, and misses his block, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Underwood to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Using his legs, it's Marshall. He's got the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
New running back, same result. It's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Some misdirection with the counter. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And the Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The handoff. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They give it to him again, and he's brought down after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. On the move, it's Marshall. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on 4th. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the try is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Quarterback changing the play. Wants to throw on first. Out wide right, it's Walker. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Clemson Tigers. And it's the Crimson Tide who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today. This will push them to 2-0 on the season.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
There he goes. Past the 50, the 40, past the 30. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
Man, what a run by the quarterback. I got to tell you, if I was his coach, I would tell him, hey, man, at any point in this game, if you just feel like taking off and running, go for it. Just go right ahead because he can do things like that. That's an RPO. He's supposed to throw the football, but nobody's open. He sees a lane, he sees green grass, and off he goes. And it's not just a 5-10-yard gainer. This guy's generating explosive home run plays because of his athleticism. This dude's just on another level right now.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. DBs will try to keep everything in front. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Offense trying to go pitch and trying to get to the outside, but how about the speed on defense, scraping down the line of scrimmage, rallying to the football and creating a negative play.
Try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Underwood. Setting up the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is out of room to defend. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Powers inside. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They were all over it.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. That is just an inexcusable offensive penalty. A delay of game in this situation makes the 3rd and goal that much tougher. Touchdown, Wolverines! They take the lead here in the 2nd half. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Texas offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They think there's room to run to the right here. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Rides to the back. Knocked down immediately. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Making the adjustment.
Hey, kill it, kill it. 949 rock star. 949 rock star.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
On the return, he'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Underwood. Right side, it's Marshall. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Back's got it on the screen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And it's something you learn as a pass rusher all the time, man. If I beat that tackle immediately, right away, there's usually a reason. They're wanting me to run upfield. He plays the screen beautifully. The defensive end stays home, sees it, makes a tackle on the running back, and prevents the big play.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Dumps it off in the flats. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced a punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
Out wide right, it's Hawkins. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Burrowing for yardage. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Motion from the back. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Looking left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. So the defense sets them up for that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
And it's incomplete on third down.
After that incompletion on third and long, because of where they are in the field right now and this juncture of the game, I'm expecting them to go ahead, kick a field goal here, and make this a two-possession game.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Well, that's now the second missed field goal for this kicker, and I'll tell you this, you can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Boy, was that last missed field goal huge. That keeps these guys in the game if they can get something going on offense right now. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Throws it deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive? In that time, they just can't come up with a completion.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Quarterback signaling to his guy. They'll go back to the air on second down. Just barely got rid of it.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. They'll move the tight end. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignment. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here.
Stay. Icy.
Needs it here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. And after that stop by the defense, a productive drive here, a couple of first downs, maybe a score, and they could put this thing away. They'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning in here to save some clock.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
2nd down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press cover. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Michigan! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. So they'll use a timeout here, 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And after failing to get that fourth down, it is basically desperation point now. Their defense has to come up with a quick takeaway or at least get a fast 3 and out to give themselves a chance to crawl back into this one.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Timeout called by the defense, 2:09 remaining on the clock.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And the Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Michigan! His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Drops back on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
How crazy is it that one of the best receivers in all of college football just made his first catch in this big of a game? You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's why they're going to win.
Rashad Downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Just had to get rid of it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. 2nd down to the air. Right side, it's Hawkins. Smashes ahead. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Now this offense will try to take advantage 1st and goal after that penalty on the D. Wants to pass. Touchdown, Longhorn! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And he tags on the extra point. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The kick is on its way. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Finds his target. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And this really puts it out of reach. I mean, it was already a tall order, and you had to be aggressive in this situation. But now, with this turnover, this one's all but over.
Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation.